Hey, my name is Annika Tolman, and I'm going to be giving you a persuasive speech about stereotyping and why women are classified not as strong as men are. How many times have you heard the saying, men are stronger than women? You probably have a handful of times. This topic is always stereotyped. They do this because it's like a rumor. Once one thing starts, it goes on and spreads on and on and on. According to The Guardian, women are in fact just as strong or even stronger than men. All women have the capability to be just as strong or even stronger than a man. It might be a little bit harder and they might have to work for it a little bit harder, but it is 100% doable. In this speech, the three main points I will be saying are stereotyping, the other strengths that women have that men lack of, and scientific experiments about this topic. Stereotyping has a huge impact on why most of the world classifies men stronger than women. This is a big issue that can cause false information throughout the entire world. This is a big issue that can cause false information about the entire world. Just because of this, many people are unaware of the actual truth about many different things, not just about which gender is the strongest. Stereotyping can totally change the point of view of a person. Many women in this situation that are just as strong as men are being put down due to this stereotyping. Some are even put down to the point where they don't want to exceed anymore. They don't want to exceed in what they are training for. This might be weightlifting, a sport that they are working towards, or even studying for a test. In order for stereotyping to stop happening, the whole world as a community needs to put effort into it. We can do this by making a commercial that you'll see on TV or like a billboard that you see on the highway that many people see at the same time, or even just a silly poster that we can hang around our towns. This can alert many different people at a time and explain that stereotyping is happening and is a big deal. Once many people realize what's going on, they will hopefully do their best to try and make it stop. After many people are alerted, we might be able to change the way that people think. In a good way, see? Stereotyping has a big role on why the world thinks that men are stronger than women. Psychology Today states that women are stronger than men in many other ways, more than how much one can lift. A woman is most likely to have a higher ability to have better social skills. Women have way more gratitude than men could even imagine having. And most women in this world are thankful for what they have. I'm not saying that all of them are, but the percent rate of this is 73 and 27. And women are taking the lead. When it comes to social skills, men don't even show half of the emotion that a female does. They are more neutral and monotone, don't really express their emotions. This shows that women do have higher strengths than men. Doesn't have to be how much you can lift or anything like that. Even though a woman might not be able to lift the same amount of weight than a man can, it does not mean they aren't stronger than men in some cases. Some scientific studies have shown that women are indeed stronger than men. According to BBC.co, women have the ability to survive longer in extreme amounts of conditions and little resources. PNAS states women in almost all modern populations live longer than men. Research to date provides evidence for both biological and social factors influencing this gender gap. Conditions when both women and men experience extreme high levels of mortality risk are unexplored sources of information. We investigate survival of both sexes in 7 populations under extreme conditions, from famines, epidemics, and slavery. Women survived better than men. In all populations, they had a lower mortality risk across almost all ages, with the exception of one slave population. They lived longer on average than men. Gender differences in infant mortality contributed to most of the gender gap in life expectancy, indicating that newborn girls were able to survive extreme mortality risks better than newborn boys. Our results confirm the ubiquity of a female survival advantage, even more when mortality is extremely high. The hypothesis that the survival advantage of women has fundamental underpinnings is supported by the fact that under very harsh conditions, females survive better than men, even at infant ages, when behavioral and social differences may be minimal or favor males. This is just one of the many examples and tests that they have done to prove that women are indeed stronger or as strong as a man. This study has been going on for 25 years. That's a long time. It is a long time for the whole world to think wrong. Now, it's your turn. Your turn to try to make an effort and change people's minds. One more thing. Some visual aids that I have for this speech are, I have a person weightlifting here and somebody weightlifting here. And what this says is, men usually weightlift more than most women do, making the effect as men are stronger in the first place. That's the first one. Second one is testosterone levels. So this is male and this is female. Most people know that testosterone levels are increased in men, making them able to lift heavier or just be stronger without trying. The last one is masculinity. Stereotyping is also a main reason most people think that men are stronger, and they have the muscle tone and the body figure that seems a lot stronger than a woman's do. So, there's my speech.